Did you know that creating is not just a good idea? It is a God idea. Yes, because He created us to create stuff and made us to make things. And this principle is so clearly laid out in the first book of the scripture, where it says God Himself made the whole heavens and the earth. And the question you ask is like, why? Why would He do that? He doesn't need the heavens to sit or the earth. But he did that. The only explanation I can come up with is that He did that to prove to us, to show to us that He's a creative. That is His nature, is to create. And then He told us that He made us in His exact nature, in His image. So, if we were made in the image of the one who creates everything, it then means we have that inherent creativity in us. So, if you're ready to unleash your creativity, this is the channel for you. Don't go around walking and saying, I don't know what my purpose is. Now you're getting to know. Live in the space of your creativity. It is clearly spelt out. And then He says, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and have dominion. The parameters are be, do, and have. So, if you have to have the things that you want, the money that you want, all of the good things of your life that you so seek, you must be and then do in order to have. The interesting thing is where a lot of people don't want to have. They just want to have. They want to have it all, but they're not ready to become the person that can have those things. That is the definition of greed, in my opinion. When you want to skip the process, in order to have, you have to become. You have to do. So if you do a little, you be a little, you do a little, you will have a little. That's the principle. If you do a lot, you become a lot. You do a lot, you will have a lot. That's why you have a channel like this. You need to click that subscribe button because we are going to be walking you step by step on the ways you can unleash your creativity, things you can do, practical things, and you don't have to go. It's not rocket science. These are things from your knowledge, from your existing knowledge. You would use your existing knowledge to create messages that move the masses. You will use your existing knowledge to create products that will translate to you having the things that you want. So it's interesting when He says be fruitful. You ask yourself, why fruitful? Why fruitful? What is a fruit? It's interesting that a fruit is that thing that has its seeds in it. So in it, it has what it can use to create even other fruits. That is why He says be fruitful, because He knows that you have the ability to be fruitful. In you is already all you require to succeed. You just need to speed learn, that is the be. You just need to implement, that is the do, and it will translate to all that you want. All that you want is inside of you. It's inside of the person you're going to become. It's inside of the things you're willing to do. And it told us that you are like a tree planted by the river of water. Imagine a tree planted by the river of water that brings forth fruits. So you bring forth fruits. Now, let's look at the seed. So if He says, you are like a tree. In order to have a tree, what do you need? You need a seed. A seed is in the ground. And for some time, it's just in the ground. And a lot of people think it's in the ground, but we can't see the tree. There are no fruits yet. Yes, you told us you planted, but there are no fruit yet. Is it that nothing is happening? In order for the seed to become a tree, it has to die and begin to bear roots. So it's in the ground. A lot of things are happening because the roots are springing forth. So it has to grow downwards before it grows upwards. So in that time that you're becoming, in that time you're working on your part-time business, in that time you're trying to create stuff, you're working on it, you are here in the ground. So a lot of people might be like, I thought you said you started a part-time business, but we haven't seen anything yet. That is the point where you have to ignore distraction and focus on doing the work, on becoming, on learning, on doing. And after a while, what happens? A tree springs forth. That is the having. So you see the order. The order is not trying to have before you become. You have to be out there doing the thing, becoming the person, implementing. That's doing the thing before you have. And why is it so interesting when it comes to creating, especially when it comes to content creation? You can make one product. While you spend the time making that product will continue to sell for the rest of your life. You can even be asleep and receive those beeps on your phone as alerts. But you will have to do it. You will have to become and implement before you see the results. So it's just already showing us the principles, already telling us the exact pathway to go through. You would have to put in that work to write the book. And it has never been easier now than ever. In fact, it has never been so easy to do these things like never before. In the history of time, this is the easiest it has ever been. With AI, you can do things you ordinarily do in 2 weeks, in 20 minutes, in as fast as 12 minutes, in as fast as 2 minutes. So if you are not yet leveraging AI, that's why you need to step into our campus, step into our tribe. So we will show you how to leverage AI to start your part-time business. And the first link in the description box below is the one you need to click to join the tribe. So if you're ready to unleash, you're ready to become, you're ready to set up, you're ready to start putting out contents, you require guidance, you need to step into our tribes. You need to subscribe to this channel because that is what this channel is all about. We're making a series that covers this because we know that time is of essence in this day and age of AI. If you do not seize the moment, you're one of those that will be left behind. And I've said before that it's not AI who has come to replace you. It's people who know how to use AI that have come to replace you. So are you ready to be? Are you ready to do? That's to implement. So you can have. If you are, click the subscribe button, like this video, share it with people you want to help, and join our tribe with the first link in the description box below. See you in the next.